Hi, fixed signs. I hope that you're doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings. This is going to run from the 26th through the 28th. Happy birthday to Taurus. I hope your season will be wonderful for you and all of us. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're brand new, my channel can be very intense. It could come across churchy and religious, but I'm not. I'm just for uprightness. And I am connecting with Yehovah Elohim, who is found in the tarot. And I've proven that the scripture's here. And so it is honored here. And let Yehovah Elohim speak to you and change things that need to and give you a way out of some things that you may have gotten caught up in, because he likes to save people, but he can't stand the profane, and he will get up and war against it. And so my channel looks at a lot of real heavy stuff. So if you do stay, then you were meant to stay. And if you're not, then you'll click off. Otherwise, welcome. Let's see what's going on from the 26th to the 28th. Yehovah, I just invite your presence in here, and I just thank you for clear defined messages for fixed signs, for Taurus and Scorpio and Aquarius and Leo energy. The cards are just jumping. They're really just jumping. You'll have a rebuke and bind and block every witchcraft, warlock, familiar spirit, talking to the dead, nasty, stupid, cunning behavior and craziness up in people's heads. We just, by the name of Yehovah, the Hamashiach, we just speak the name, and Yehovah rebuke you because you're profane. You cannot come into this realm. You will be caught and exposed even if you try. Thank you, Yehovah. What do you want to bring out here for fixed signs from the 26th through the 28th? We're just pulling cards on these readings, so you can just put the pieces where they go. I'll try to be as general as I can and give you what Yehovah brings out. If you are new, I use homemade decks as well. What do you want to bring out here, Yehovah? So third parties, soulmates are here for some of you all. Maybe something happened at a celebration of some sort. This can be a forgiveness card as well. We have somebody that's crosswayed. Well, this card can represent somebody knows that there's a problem. They're pretending like they're not, and it could be headship or around a father figure, because somebody's hanging on to some stupidness, people. And let it be known, okay, somebody's soulmate's here, somebody out of your family is here. That's a father. That could be your brother, your uncle. It could be your boss as well. Some type of needing to leave troubled waters behind. There's 8 swords out here. That's jail. That's an incarceration. Somebody knows. That's why they're sitting there. Somebody is going to go to jail, whether they like it or not, because this is leaving troubled waters behind. Somebody's mind's crosswayed. Somebody is just trying to hang on to all they have. It's the stinginess card, and that goes back to the stinginess being as a sin of witchcraft, and Yehovah don't like that crap. Okay, we have the little fishy fish coming up out of the stupidness, and again, you guys remember last week we had the nymphs come out quite a bit. They like to be by watery type of energy. Even if it's energetic, the spirit is expressive. And so we're dealing with flood energy. We've got a boat here. We've been following this energy for a while because we are in the time of the spiritual flood, like fire, like Christ stated to us. And so things coming up out of the water and by water and surprising within messages and things around home, like situations, and people work with these stupidness, and they try to put some type of an energetic spell on you. Ain't gonna happen. Something's fishy here with your energy, okay? We have the letter D, so the door is here in the Hebrew, the dalet, the key, so people better check their keys, or we already know. Somebody can go to jail, okay? We just declare and decree that these things get taken down. They get bound because they like to pull you in with cords of deceit, people. They just do. So we just energetically, right here, right now, we bind you and your little stupid seducing energy. We just bind you by the name of Yehovah, by the Hamashiach, by Yeshua, by the blood of the Lamb that we overcome by the testimony of Him. You will shut your mouth and you will not operate in this realm. Somebody's little kid or teenagers here as well. Okay, so we do have a father here, or somebody's employee is here being seduced by some stupid, okay, some type of a travel. This is a known figure, and this is a publicity card. Show me this Two of Swords here, please. Show me this Two of Swords. What's it here for, Yehovah? Thank you. So there's a consequence here. And somebody's sitting here cross-wayed, sitting here, sitting here, sitting here. Both these are just sitting here stubborn, 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 because they do know that something probably has already happened that's already been a consequence. Now there's another consequence because somebody's pretending like there's nothing wrong and there's a big problem here. Houston, there's a big problem here. There's been a war already going on. We're already at the 9. And some type of global awareness is here. Somebody's been real creative with something that's taking place, okay? But they're confused. Somebody is confused. Somebody is dealing with somebody who's a freak at this point. We have the head, the brain, the eyes also coming out here. And we've got somebody that's a crazy card. It's a crazy card. You can't appease me. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I'm going to sit here and sit here and sit here because they're a freak. I guess they're seducing energy or something's happened with the boss or with the father or with your child or your teenager that's been seducing. Okay? It's real fishy. We have the law here, or the X is here, or a surgeon, or a lawyer. Somebody needs to get a freaking lawyer or something like that. Show me this 4 of Pentacles, please, for the fixed signs. You ain't getting away with what you did. You're going to jail. And other people are going to leave their mind because you just bring nothing but frickish and stupid. Yes, somebody has thieved something. They've tried to hold on to it. They've been watched. The 8 swords. Again, there is jail here. And that's also why somebody just sit there, because they know what they did. There's a consequence of what somebody has freaking done, man. The jail. It's here. Well, you ain't getting away with it, people. You just ain't. You're going to jail. I don't care if you're a nympho. I don't care if you're real. Whatever somebody's done, there's going to be justice for it. So if you are new, somebody right out of your own home for some of you all. Right out of your own home. Somebody's crazy. If you are new, I'm picking from, allowing Yehovah Elohim to pick from this homemade deck. Yehovah, you just tell it, because nobody can tell it like your magnificence. Yehovah's is going to fight for somebody today. You just need to trust him. Okay? Whoever this stupid, kookish, nasty, freakish, gross, stinky, fishy thing is, they're gross. They're just disgusting. We got a war going on, and Yehovah says the battle belongs to me, and I'm going to fight for you. So all you upright people, don't worry about it. Your enemy's going to get kicked in their teeth because they're crazy. They're just freaks, and they're crazy at this point. Somebody's offspring is here. That literally just came out in a reading that I just did on the date that I am recording this. So somebody's child is here involved in some stupid. Somebody had also been taken for granted for a long time, and Yehovah saying it's time to fix the problem right now. It's time to fix the problem. A laundromat. Something happened at a laundromat, or some type of laundromat connection, or maybe you own a laundromat. Something happened with the door, or going in and out of the door. I'm not sure. Something's filthy. Somebody's clothes are here then with the laundromat, or just something's just energetically. Their garments need to be cleaned if it's possible. If it's possible, Yehovah, you just continue to just speak. Shame is here. Well, and that's why somebody's just sitting there. That's somebody done something, caused a freaking war, and then had to just sit there and then stay in a lie because they know what's happened, and then they went crazy in the lie because there's something shameful around some stupidness, whatever's taking place. Perplexity and embarrassment is here. Well, you got to get over that. You got to get over that, because Jehovah's not going to shut up until the thing is dealt with. Okay, you're either going to go on the side of freakish, kookish, fishy behavior, or you're just going to continue to just be a freak until the whole thing is blown out, and everybody's going to look at you and know who you are anyway, because Jehovah won't make that door open and push you right on out and then shut it, and you ain't going to be able to open any door that he shuts or opens on you. Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. So there's some type of a signet ring or a document here that's been rolled up. And again, I mean, this is empire stuff out here when the emperor comes up here. Okay, comes out. Something about a tree is here. And, well, we already know. We already know about the children that have been hung up on a tree, or maybe something happened around a tree for you. I don't know, just in general, whatever that is. We got some type of a specific tree. Maybe you live on a street name that's connected to a tree. Don't know your story entirely, except what Yehovah's bringing out here. Yehovah, show more energy, please, for fixed sign people. What's going on out here? Give me 3 more messages. So somebody put down a net, and somebody needs to put down a net because Jehovah says that he's going to fight for you. You just need to trust him. This is an ending, whether somebody likes it or not. Jehovah says that he's fighting, he don't lose. So this would be like the Empress. We have the Emperor here. This is also somebody who is a wife or is desiring to be a wife, or there's a mother involved, or there's a child here, or this could be a grandparent issue. As well, we have somebody's offspring that's out here involved in some situation. We also have a younger person. This card can go back to a young woman. We have a younger person here as well. Some type of a shame is here around this person, or this father, or this business for some of you, or whatever was complex around some laundromat situation, or whatever the war has been about. Some type of situation with a blind date could also be here. This could be a blind date card. Let me take a rune and we'll call it a reading for you all. We definitely have jail though, and somebody's a freak in their head. They're just freakish at this point. Don't care if it's your kid or not. They need help. If you loved your kid, you would do something. So the truth. So the date, the D and the T is here. Okay, so we have the D, and I guess that's it. The D and the T. So the date, maybe Dot is also here. Maybe somebody's name is Dorothy, or Todd, or Tad could also be here. Or somebody towed something, or maybe there's a reptile toad out here. Anyway. Tide is also out here. If we're dealing with the laundromat, then we got something about Tide out here. Okay, maybe you own Tide Company. I don't know. But if somebody got tied to this tree out here, I guess that's what's showing. This goes back to honor. Okay, some people don't honor their parents. They stole some stupidness, and something's happened right out of your home with your offspring, and your soulmates are here. Around something to do with something either by water, or some type of a fish net is here. We got something fishy here. This is about throwing in a net and pulling something up. It's supposed to be a positive card, and it will be if you do the right thing. But obviously there's money and stuff here. Some type of a net within a paycheck amount of something could be attached to something, since we have a boss here. I don't know. But we got some type of power and drive and a target. There's a spear here. Okay, a victory is also here, and you hope it states that he's going to get up and fight, and there will be victory. There's also clarity, where somebody else is cloudy and kookish in their head, and I'm trying to pretend like something is not one way, and they know freaking that it is, or you're dealing with your ex is that way. I don't know your story, but we have some type of evilness that's avoided and conquered though, and there has been some type of envy and malice and revenge here. Well, it's here, and that's why somebody did something stupid and real creative, and then they got crosswayed in it because they turned out to be somebody who somebody thought they were and they weren't, and now they're in big freaking trouble here. And don't care how perplexed the thing is, the truth should be honored. This is about the truth here. Okay, this is what come out for your reading.